So today we're going to make a Dutch baby dessert. Dutch baby pancakes can be either eaten as breakfast or it could be eaten as dessert, kind of a la mode with vanilla ice cream. But two critical things you kind of need for this dessert. One is some kind of cast iron pan, because you're going to heat it up really hot, and then when it's heated up really hot, you still need to put it into the oven at a very high temperature as well. So your normal pans is not gonna do it. But it doesn't need to be as tall as this one. This is my chicken fryer, and so it's a little taller than normal. So if you have a shorter one, that's totally fine. About 10 inch, 12 inches is fine too. And some kind of blender. All right, so some of the ingredients you'll need for this recipe is 2/3 cup of room temperature milk. If you've forgotten to take it out, or you just suddenly want to make it and you don't have time, just put it in the microwave for about 20-30 seconds. So we'll put the wet ingredients in first. So all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup. All right. 3 large eggs. So again, I just took it out because I forgot that I wanted to make this. I just put it into some hot water or warm water, and we're gonna crack those eggs. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm a lazy baker, so I go by sight sometimes on things that are not critical. And then 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. It depends on if you like things very sweet, then you could put 2, but I usually like it less sweet. Plus you're gonna have ice cream with it, so it should be fine. All right, what else do we need? Sugar, salt, vanilla, eggs, and there you go. So all I have to do, put the lid on, be right back. I'm gonna just blend it up in like 30 seconds. Ta-da, that's it. Everything's all mixed. And now I just need to turn on the stove. Now, the last ingredient that this recipe calls for is 3 tablespoons of clarified butter. It is called ghee. It's actually clarified butter already. So what's clarified butter? If you didn't have it, it's actually butter that's melted, and then you screen out the particles in there, something like that. Anyway, too much work. All right, you see that I have 3 tablespoons in here, and it looks like a lot of butter, but that's how this dessert is made. The important step of this next part is to wait till the pan is very hot, as hot as it can be, before you pour the mixture in. And now that I've poured it in, once you pour it in, you want to move it around a little bit, like what I'm doing right here, to fill in the gaps. But be very careful because it's very hot. And then once it's filled up, give it maybe total 30 seconds here, and I'm going to start putting it into the oven, which had been preheated all this time. All right, we're going to give it 20 minutes to about 25, and it comes out beautiful like this. And all you have to do is cut it up and serve it with ice cream.